Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria. We are analyzing 4 photos and trying to find any similarities that may be between the photos. Okay, these are photos of hands, of course, the palms. All right, to this side, it's an earth hand. This side is also an earth hand. Let's find out something about the earth hand before we check some of the other hand shapes. The earth hand shape seeks regularity and routine, income, and deadlines. They are builders, business people, wanting to leave the world a better place than they found it. And these are the characteristics. The hand can be smaller or the hand can be larger. The characteristics are square palm, shorter fingers in comparison. Square palm, shorter fingers in comparison. Let's leave the earth hands and go to the next one. This is a fire hand. Fire hand, rectangular palm, shorter fingers than the hand. Okay, this is just a longer Saturn finger, but it follows the characteristics of a fire hand. Now, fire hand shaped people are self-motivated, self-interested. They are doers. Workaholics sometimes referred to, that applies to them. They like a challenge and they're quick to anger, but, excuse me, but quick to forgive, okay? And let's take one other. This is the air hand, This is a square palm and longer fingers in comparison. So the air hand people are expressive, they're curious, witty, sociable, and they're questioning. They always question. They're versatile, high-strung. They seek stimulating lives with variety. They love travel, freedom, and regular change. Okay, so these are the characteristics for the fire and the air hand. So let's find out some similarities between them. All of these have, excuse me, all of these have clear palms. That is, you don't see a lot of lines on any of the photos. Predominantly, you see the major lines. Okay, going on. They have space between the fingers, some more so than others. Here's space between the little finger and ring finger. Nothing much here or here. But look at this one. Space between all of them. And one more thing, there is space between the headline and the lifeline. You see from the start there's space, there's a gap there. Same thing applies here. And let's see what's happening here. Space between the fingers and space between the life and the headline. Let's check this one before we leave space there. Space between the life and headline, space between the fingers. So they have that in common as far as space. And when you see space, it means independence. Specifically, when it's with the headline, they are starting to think on their own, even though they're under the roof or the heading of the parental care, but their mind is becoming more independent. When it's between the little finger here and the ring finger, this means they enjoy working alone. They're very comfortable. They like that. When you see space between index and Saturn or middle finger, that means they like making up their own mind. Independent thinkers. Okay, leaving that now and going on. All right, let's take a look at the thumb. And just for information, I've labeled these for any newcomers: heart line, headline, lifeline, and if it's there, a fate line. That applies to all of these in the same order. In fact, that's how it is in the hand, all right? So here we talked about this before. Here is the tip of the thumb to space between the lower flange or third flange of the index finger. And that goes to show how they handle themselves when they are working or making decisions. And the lower it is, they can't go it alone. In the middle, that's average, the average person. Above the middle point to this point, they are like leaders. They like to take charge. They're like CEOs or the boss, all right? Now, low set, sometimes low set, when this thumb really comes away from the joint here, low set. The lower it is, the more generous the person is, and the higher it is, and let's see, we have one that may be appear a little higher, if you can compare that. And let's just take a peek here. That seems to swing out, okay? It just means you hold tighter to things. All right. Among these photos, you have two dominant lines. It's either the heart line or the lifeline. In this one, lifeline is not well defined, but the heart is. All right, let's take a look here. Yes, you can see heart line is dominant. Stronger looking than this. Now, when that is the case, heart line, it means emotional makeup, capacity for affection. So these people are generally a little more affection than others, have a little more affection. All right, all of these are strong, but the lifeline seems to be the stronger of the three. So the lifeline, the person is passionate and with energy and very much involved in their life. Physicality is very important to them. Okay, let's take a look at the last one and see how that is. Yes, I'd say the heart line is the stronger. The lifeline is a little bit running right behind. So when we have that, remember the heart line, emotional makeup, capacity for affection. Okay, and that also means they are demonstrative with it. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Now, with reference to a fate line, this line is either missing completely, or if it's there, it's faint, thin looking. It is short, or it could be broken or unbroken. Let's take a look at this one. Here is the fate line. Now, the fate line starts at age 10, and it goes up, and it ends around age 34. There is no fate line here. Let's see if there is one here. Yes, and there's a fate line that starts around age 15, and it is joined to the lifeline, and this indicates that this person is following the career of a family member or has great support. It's not broken, and it stops around here, and that's around age 50. Okay? All right, let's put this back. And let's see what we have here. There is no fate line there. All right, there are islands. When I have circles here, islands. This hand has more islands than anyone. Island on the problem. That's like a breakdown in the energy. The energy is there, but it's running low. When it's on the headline, since it deals with the mind, it's could be a period of depression, feeling down, mentally unstable. Okay, that's what that means, islands. Let's see if we have islands here. No. All right. Let's see. No islands there. All right. There is one more. Warrior sign, where there is a warrior sign here. There's one here. And there's one here. Circle. That means aggression, or the person has a little anger, or has a temper, okay? but that can be controlled. We can always control things. All right, we've come to the end. If you understood this, you liked it, please make sure you give a thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you take care of yourselves and, of course, be happy. Bye.